When is your birthday?
My birthday is in the month of April, the 8th to be exact.
What school did you attend? Primary and high school.
I went to primary school on the island of Aruba, and for high school I did part on Aruba, and I came back to St. Maarten and completed high school on St. Maarten.
Do you know the name of your primary or high school?
Yeah, sure. In Aruba, I started off at a somewhat difficult name for a school, but it is Graaf von Zinzendorf School, which is a primary school on Aruba. I started high school at the John Wesley College on Aruba, and I finished it here at the Sister Borgia Mavo.
While growing up, what did you want to be? What was your dream?
Different things at different times. But I think that one of the things that growing up I kept looking at as someone I would want to be, and that would have been a teacher.
What changed your mind?
You know, I am not sure something actually changed my mind, but what happened is that I started out working with government as a civil servant, and coincidentally I started out working in the area of promoting tourism in government. And being a civil servant, that's an employee of government, I got involved in, naturally, the public administration, and that's how I sort of got involved in politics.
Okay. Being a female, how difficult was it in the political arena?
When I started out in politics, there were not many women, females participating in politics to start with, and there were not many females elected to a political office. Over the years, I have seen that changed. I have seen women lead political parties as well. I have seen them being elected and held positions, be it in the former executive council that we used to have, in the former island council, and now we have females in the council of ministers as well as in the parliament. So things have really changed as far as women participating in politics is concerned.
What do you consider your greatest accomplishment as a woman?
If I look at it from the political side, there are two things. One, you know that during my tenure in government, and I started in government, I started in the 1970s. However, in politics, I started in 1991. The first time I ran on a political list, it was in the year 1990. And during the time that I have been in politics, the major accomplishment for me, for St. Maarten, was the change that we have gone through constitutionally. And that change became a fact on the 10th of October 2010, when St. Maarten became country. You would know, you often hear people talk about 10-10-10, the 10th of October 2010. But in order for that to have happened in the year 2010, it took a long time for St. Maarten to negotiate becoming a country within the kingdom. I think not only for me, but for the country St. Maarten, that is a major achievement.
And as a woman?
You know, I like to put myself
in your career.
Is okay in my career as a woman, you know, in the positions that I have held, and that being in different areas throughout the years that I have held a political office. I have been responsible for different portfolios on St. Maarten. one of those portfolios that I enjoyed very much and that I've held for several years was a portfolio of education. Being responsible for education and encouraging our young people to always strive for the best, to give their education all the attention, because I believe, just like it did for me, education makes a difference for our young people as they prepare themselves to become adults on St. Maarten and work towards the building of our country. So I have immensely, as a mother and now as a grandmother, enjoyed being able to make decisions for our children in the area of education. Although I like the post that I hold now as well, which is Prime Minister, but I love education. I believe it is the way forward for all people and all young people.
If you would want anything known about you, what would it be?
I would, first of all, like it to be known how much hard work and determination it took for St. Maarten to be where we are today as a country. I think that is important, and I think people should continue to recognize that not only have I done so much for St. Maarten to be country, but also all of the other persons who have worked with me to make this happen so that today we can call ourselves a country. What I would like as my legacy is that as the first Prime Minister for country St. Maarten, I would have really made a difference in building country St. Maarten, which we were at the start of when we became country in 2010. You're welcome. Is there anything else now that you have heard the answers that you would like to ask? Maybe that just came to mind while talking to me?
No.
You sure? Got all of the information? You believe you can make a good presentation on the basis of what you have? Then I want to wish you a lot of luck. I believe that your determination and you wanting to participate in such a pageant, and as a young person, I think that alone makes you a winner in your own right. Why do I mean with that? Because I am sure you realize that you got to prepare well. You got to, do everything that is necessary in preparation for the pageant. So as far as I'm concerned, you are already a winner. And of course, in a contest, there can only be one who will actually take the crown. But you have come a long way just by preparing yourself and wanting to go out there and participate and compete in a very friendly way. You're welcome.